Good morning. We're finishing God of War Ragnarok today. Hold on, I want to show off the follower emotes. Yeah, boom, 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 bam. Sub emotes. Yeah, let's go. Okay, yeah. I know how to get up there.
Well, this is it then. The beginning of the end.
The end for Odin. And after that, a new beginning for the rest of us.
Atreus.
I know. I'm just looking forward to seeing all the realms finally standing up to him. Elves and dwarves and hell itself.
You are so certain they will unite?
They have to. After everything they've been through. They have to. Don't they?
I feel like my controller is pulling, like the camera is pulling to the left.
Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know, while we still can.
Freya and the others are still making preparations for the attack, so there's time.
Oh, they're the puppos.
Hey, hot stuff. Remember, I need that orb.
Yeah, that's funny. I just totally ignored the orb. Maxed out. I'll probably get a primal flame for beating the final boss. And then I just gotta figure out where I got the last two.
Want to talk for a spell? Hey, y'all. I just wanted you to know if you need anything at all, I'll be around. Either here or at Brock and Sentry's old shops. Yeah, I know we're all busted up inside today, but, you know, I, for one, like to keep busy. Oh, heading up
Alright.
already?
Evil, what is up? We're gonna be finishing God of War today. Where'd the dogs go? Oh, they followed me over there. I see. I see. Silly puppos. Wee. Wee. Wee.
Brother, about the oracles of your
Brother.
would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first. But in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific...
Looks like you like the shirtless Kratos, lol. Yeah, it's grown on me.
I sought the oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares.
Morning.
One priestess had visions that showed her
Finish
what
God of War.
to ruin by the god of war.
How you feeling?
But
I'm
enough of that
tired.
for
I had the dream last night.
Hmm?
The baby dream, like you said you've had.
Hold on. we're back. How we doing?
Okay. Ready when you are.
Let's do this.
All the armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
I always thought it was
All the realm
Galahorn.
towers are in at once, so
Galahorn.
you'll see
They're saying
plenty.
Gallarhorn.
Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Yeah. We ready?
Wow. The Valkyries look different.
Welcome back. Hildisfini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that, they are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air, and with Hell's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Secret. It's good to see you so alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a
What?
siege
God of War,
against
yes.
Rome. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors. I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just sleep on it.
God of War, baby. Ayo, God of
Here we
War.
are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
Boom. Hydrate.
Wow. Thanks.
It's funny. I didn't hear the sound.
Let me know in the morning what you
That's so weird. I might have to fix that. That's concerning. Oh, there's a box over here.
Join us. Have a seat.
Water is good for your body. That is true.
May I have a moment with Mimir? I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step. Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
Only tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories. I like how there's blue like on the axe. I kind of wish that the blades had red. That would have been really cool. But I guess they like glow red all the time, but yeah. Huh.
Can I sleep here tonight?
He needs his papa. How can anybody sleep like that? Should have grabbed your pillow.
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes. There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us, watching over us, leading us home.
Yes, she is.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. We mortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me.
So quiet. This tree feels nice.
You're quiet.
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
A funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
In my land, we entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort.
It's kind of fucked up. I prefer to be cremated too, but I think I understand the burying of the peoples.
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me, whenever that day comes. For you, and for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
And when you are gone, that part of me dies as well. You feel your absence.
That's funny.
Was it woman? Little frickin' shit.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it. When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully.
Call right now.
Open your heart
For some reason, I
to the
can't
world
hear the
as you
stream.
opened it to me, and you will
Huh.
find
Weird.
every reason to keep living in it.
What's going on?
It's time.
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
Babe, you gotta flatten that stuff. Alright.
We'd hoped to fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your queen.
I'm applying for Wicked Boot Camp today.
Alright, I'm back.
Are you ready?
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
I will be your general.
I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
Hey, General Kratos! I got something you're gonna want before you go to war.
You have seen Sindri.
Yeah. He ain't in a good place right now. But who is?
I'm sorry, Lunda. I know you and Brock...
Just tell me you're gonna get Odin. Tell me, whatever it takes, you're not letting that bastard walk away from this.
You will not.
Damn right. And if in the process you happen to tear him a bucket load of new holes in places he don't want them, I'll be rightly obliged.
Alright, let's do it.
General.
Sir?
General?
General?
Sir.
Hey, bud. General.
Okay. Guess we'll go over here. I haven't been in here. Like, you go in here so many times in the first game. It's funny that they kind of save it for the end. It seems fitting.
I came to these lands to escape my past. Start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here. nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough. No matter the cost. This ends today.
Damn.
If going out in a blaze of glory means that Odin turns too, that's where I'll be. A big, fat smile on my face.
For Brock.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. This game is dope.
Ready yourselves. The Muspelheim Tower is falling.
If Odin goes after Niflheim next,
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
we've gotta stop those war machines.
Uh-oh. Fucking Thor.
Wait.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
I know. Just wait.
Yeah. Ingrid.
Ingrid!
Well, we got work to do.
You three. Follow.
Nice.
Atreus. Freya, with me. Watch our flanks. To the war machines.
Ooh, the music too. It's like so ominous.
This way!
Proper for like proper war music.
Careful, brother. You're covered in life loss.
That was cool.
There's still time. No!
Oh, there's some big doggos. Ingriboda.
What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines.
We should head for the flaw behind the Asgard tower. Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Princess Law! You said only someone knew how to use it.
And Freya is wrong. On your left!
Oh, wow. Come on, we got this.
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw and strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our advantage.
Would have preferred a realm-destroying fire giant, but I suppose desperation is better than nothing.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Yeah, this game is awesome. The dragon. Oh, that's one of our Valkyries.
Odin's new Valkyrie queen is known.
I would think so. Then we must hurry.
Oh, that's a big mean guy there. This guy hits hard, man. Oh, buddy. Posture check. Flame sword. Yes. All right. Oh, yes. Give me all the stuff. Nice.
Up here.
A welcome sight.
Hey.
Didn't follow us from Midgard. Curious. You'll keep Thor busy at least.
You know, my one complaint is that we didn't get to be like up close and personal with this encounter. Like, we just see it from a distance. It would have been cool if we could like fight Thor alongside Jormungandr or something. Oh, the boat. Oh, dude, he moves pretty fast when he wants to. Ah, nice.
They sound eager. Good.
Incoming behind you, brother.
Oh my god, why do I suck? Oof. That was mean. Well, that was a mean way to go. Why? What happened? Why is she freaking out? Oof.
There goes the Alpine reinforcements.
We are running out of armies.
Damn.
Looks like the giants made it after all.
The giants.
Different.
He is different. But when I was away, never mind, later.
The Einherjar's link to Valhalla. My sisters and I must sever it.
Go.
Grow.
Sign of the dwarves.
Sindri won't let us down. We have to trust him.
Rally all you can. We will make for this funnel hunt tower.
What's the plan? How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machine.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh? Got some Bifrost on you. Be careful.
That's so just like.
Behind you! Look out! Dragon incoming!
Come on. Ah. I forgot to buy a revival stone again. I don't know if I'll have another opportunity to get one. Fudge, dude. I ah.
So what's the plan? How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh? Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
That's fair. Get him. Come on. Oh.
No! That Valkyrie falls us through the realm there!
Your friend.
She'll be fine! We got more important things to worry about! Even if we can breach the wall!
Perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who?
Yeesh, dude. Come on.
The dwarves are here! Way to go, Sindri! Ah, it's just Sindri!
Delightful. Odin ends it now.
I know, I'm late.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this! Sin,
Save it! Odin forced them to build those war machines. And I'm here to tear them down.
Before you break them, we must turn them on the floor.
Fine. Leave it to the dwarves to clean up after the giants.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
There we go. Okay. Oh.
By bloody time he showed up.
Epic fight. Yeah, we didn't get to be up close and personal with Ragnarok or
You don't get to use us anymore.
with Ragnarok or what fuck, what's the snake called again?
More or less what you wanted. I didn't want this. Oh. Close your heart to it. Close your heart.
Who are they?
Guardians. Odin took them in. They shouldn't be here. They're not soldiers.
Odin put them in our path to die.
It's war. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. What are you doing?
Son, listen closely. You feel their pain because that is who you are. And you must never sacrifice that. Never. Not for anyone. I was wrong, Atreus. I was wrong. Open your heart. Open your heart to their suffering. That is your mother's wish. And mine as well. Today's. Today, we will be better.
But what can we do?
See the size of that thing? I think we're gonna win. I mean, if they don't kill us first.
Why have you stopped? Ragnarok is here. We finally have Odin right where we...
We will stop Odin. But we did not come to sacrifice the innocent. We will breach the wall at Hrimthor's Flaw.
With what army?
Atreus and I will be enough.
That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice, not vengeance. Can that weapon break open the flaw?
Only one way to find out.
You three.
Hype,
Get
yeah.
those people to safety wherever you can find it.
True.
We'll see it done. Fred and I will do what we can to slow Ragnarok.
He was not mindless before. See if he will listen to reason. Odin will not get away.
If he does, so help me.
I know.
Valky!
Okay.
No! No! Protect him! I will help those that are trapped. And meet you at the flaw.
Flaw.
Go, Atreus!
Alright. Alright. Oh man, this is gonna get really hard now. This is gonna suck.
Sentry, be careful and stay behind me!
You be careful. I'm here to fight.
Can I just say?
No, you can't. Shut up and fight.
Over for three!
Get him, Sindri! Get him! Nice. Come on. We got this. Damn. The combos, yeah. They're just ganging up on him, you know. Bear! We got bear power! Ah! Let's go. Yeah, we hit much harder as a bear. Nice. Bear, babies, a bear.
What? You want to thank you?
No, I just want.
I don't care what you want. This changes nothing.
He's such an asshole.
You really had me believing you that we
Hey,
didn't have any enemies.
I'm the biggest spare.
You're okay.
My mom was right about you all along. You're a killer just like your father, and you're here to kill us all.
No, just Odin.
Ow.
Sindri, no! She's a friend.
Friends don't bring the end of the world to each other's doorstep, Loki.
You're right. You're right. I made some bad decisions.
You do that a lot. I'm not sure that's a defense.
It's not a defense. I just want to make it right. Is Skilder okay? Have you seen him?
Why wouldn't he be? What are you talking about?
Odin is willing to sacrifice the Midgardians. He put them along the wall to try and deter us, knowing they can't fight. Their deaths are just meant to slow us down.
Why would he do that?
Because he's a piece
How
of
am I
shit.
supposed to believe you?
Because he's right.
Ah.
It's who Odin is. It's who he's always been.
Her hair is
Mom,
insane.
why are you here? What? He'll sacrifice anyone that had a problem with one of him. The Midgardians. Your friend. Our family, any of us. I'd hoped that your father would stand up to him, but now it has to be you.
Mom, what are you saying?
Hey, get out of here, Luna.
I never doubted that you would make the finest Valkyrie these realms have ever seen.
Elsa.
But not for him. Do you understand?
Brav.
But our family.
Without Odin, we can be one again.
It's time.
What he's doing is wrong.
He said if we held our ground, we'd be safe. He said we owed him.
You don't owe him your death.
Oh shit.
Dad will never let them get their grandfather.
Then go with him. He'll listen to you. Are you ready to go find the rest of your people?
Yeah.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Let's do it.
Finally.
Do the thing.
Shoot it.
Bruv. Mash!
Well done, son. Well done.
Yeah, let's go. Yeet. True.
Who's the girl?
Hi, who's Thor's daughter?
Your daughter?
You fight well.
My dad taught me.
That much is clear.
Yeah, well, thanks. Sorry, he's not.
I know.
Careful, brother. You're covered in light rod. Still standing, yeah? Watch out!
Look out!
Brother, get up!
Alright, that's okay. I'm surprised we're already an hour in.
Watch out!
On your right! Careful, brother. You're covered in light rod.
Look out!
Use a shield strike, brother.
Come on. Are you fucking serious? Luna, what are you doing back there? Casually has a conversation while brutally murdering people. Classic. Yep, true. Luna, what are you doing back there? Oops. Luna, get out of my face, dude. Hold on. Luna, you can't lay there. You're gonna touch my keyboard, and that's not okay. Put the barrier. I gotta put the barrier up so she doesn't touch my keyboard.
Ragnarok was supposed to help us.
The creature is not whole. What remains is incomplete. It cannot fulfill its purpose.
Are you I dodged!
Covered in light rod.
Oh, I hate the Bright Boss so much, dude. kitty cat? Yeah.
Where'd Sentry go?
He has done his part. The rest is on us.
There we go. Fury. I can do damage and heal with this one. What?
After done on the Fury, I pronounce forms.
Which forms?
They're hardly financial.
Oh, okay.
It's not even paid.
Alright. That's weird that you have to fill out forms. Like, I just hate it like when they make us have to like print stuff out. Your job, I mean, I will print the stuff up. I'm curious, your job would print that stuff out for you, right? If you asked them to? I'm just curious. We'll do it. Alright, yeah, we can do it pretty soon.
In a little while's fine.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta, so there's, I'm trying to think here. So we might have to do a DMC tomorrow to drop.
And we're back. That wasn't fair. That was really stupid. That was stupid. Luna. Okay, you need to just lay right there like a good girl. You have stuff all over your face, silly. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're precious little babies. Yes, you are.
What's going on? I thought Ragnarok was supposed to help us.
The creature is not whole.
Oh, God!
It cannot fulfill its purpose.
Yeah, get him. Oh, the sounds it makes.
Summoning reinforcements.
Okay, the timing was really off on that one. Get him, 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 get him. God, that's such a brutal way to go. Oh, ooh, that's a dead dragon. Oh, look. Whoa, you could see Jormungandr and Ragnarok and Thor. There's no way Thor could beat both of them.
covered in Bifrost. Gotcha!
How is that fair? Murder. Ooh, you see the way she grabbed it and then he pushed through? Yikes.
Incoming Bifrost.
Jeez. Getting my ass kicked. Ouch. Definitely hurt. True. Oh, I think we're getting close to the fight with Thor. Yep.
The Great Lodge. That's where we gotta go.
Oh boy, here we go.
That may not be our biggest problem right now.
Get back to your sister. You must hold back Ragnarok. This fight is mine.
But if I could just...
Mega hype.
Take Atreus and the mask and do not look back. My son trusts you, so I trust you.
Away from her!
Oh boy.
I am done with you and your son. Fucking games.
One criticism I have about this Thor fight is that like it does not like like the first one you fight here and then you fight there, the battlefield changes. This one it's only in front of the house, which makes sense thematically, but it should have started somewhere else and ended here, in my opinion.
We do not need to do this. We do. It's what we are. That it? I can take it. Can you?
Whoa!
Off your back.
Oh my god, I need yeah. You got this? You think I do? Oh geez, man, I sure hope so.
We do. It's what we are. Won't be enough. I can take it. Can you?
I press the buttons to dodge!
That it? Thor, the lad seems to think you've changed. Prove it and stop this. Fucking don't. Wait and die. You're what the All-Father made you. You can choose to...
Come on. Where are my swords? No, give me back my swords. That's not fair. Whoa. Oh! Ah! Cool, I just lost my swords.
I did not. You bring this to my home. To my family.
Oh, I was just pressing the buttons to do my rage and it didn't work. I love it when it doesn't work. Phase 2.
Attack my
Whoa! He just fucking body slammed Thor. That was sick. That's so cool.
Thor! It didn't walk through! Keep her name out of your damn mouth! Everything was fine before Loki showed up! He almost convinced me!
Damn it. At least it's a multi-phase fight, you know, so.
Won't be me! Thor! It didn't walk through, but keep her name out of your damn mouth! Everything was fine before Loki showed up! He almost convinced me! Stay in control of it, brother! I know! Had me believing things could change!
Oh, dude, he fucks him up. That is a really good fight. I just wish it took place in different locations.
Your daughter. My son calls her friend.
If you try to hurt her...
I would
GG.
Don't you know what I've done? Yes!
That was, yeah.
What will you do now?
So cool.
We don't change. Destroy us.
No more. No more. For the sake of our children, we must be better.
It kind of looks like one of those memes. Like when you see the guy, like somebody who's standing straight, like it's got Chad energy, Sigma energy, and like the slouch.
To do that, you don't talk. You don't think. I think. You kill. It's a simple fucking concept.
Sif was right about you. I just didn't want to see it.
What is this? Are you broken?
He's such a fucking asshole.
Your father take the hammer and kill who I tell you to kill.
No.
I didn't want this. I did
Oh my god.
want this.
It's crazy that Thor goes down so easy.
Dude, this was all their fault. They've done this to us, to our family.
Damn.
Looks like I gotta do everything around here. Your own son? You planned on! Drew's gonna be fine. I say, Thor, that one's on you.
Oh.
You turned him against me. You turned them all against me.
Just get wrecked, Odin. Whoa! Forgot about this part. How is that fair? Are you serious right now? All right. Fuck! Dang, dude. I wish I had that stone right about now. Okay, okay, not... I always get hit by that move. Ooh. I love that he's just like all magic, you know.
Was this everything you hoped for? Was your plan really all that much better than mine? I hope you got exactly what you want.
Not quite yet. Think you're the only one who can craft a binding spell? I spent many long winters thinking about what I would say to you as I watched you take your last breath. But now, I realize there's only one thing I need you to know. You have no hold on me anymore.
That's my frig. I forgot how good you look with wings.
Oh, husband. You always sought knowledge well. Now, I'm going to teach you what it's like to lose everything. Bow to your queen!
It's like, Yas Queen. Girl boss energy.
You've never loved anyone! No time.
Father? Freya?
You did it, Loki. No, no more fighting. No. None of that matters now. This is your moment, Loki. Groa tried to hide you from me, but this is your destiny. Champion of the Jotnar. Only he can put on a mask. Only he can gaze into the truth of creation. Unfold the secrets of life and death. No more doubt, no more confusion. You were born for this. Put on the mask, Loki. Ask it the question.
This is your choice, son. I trust you.
Nobody forces me to do anything.
Why did you do that? What was it all for? You choose to be nothing.
He's got such old man voice. Like they're trying. The actor, he's a great actor, but he's not like an action guy. You can't make this 70-year-old man go, oh.
Attack! You've waited a long time for this, haven't you, Chris? So have I.
Too late for that!
Fly!
Don't forget me, old fucker.
Oh, fucker.
That one's for Brock.
Oh. Oh. He got magic books. God, yeah, I love that he's just like the magic guy. And he's got all this knowledge. Like a, what do they call it? Uh-oh, where is he? It's okay, I think we reached a new phase, so a checkpoint, some might say. Ooh-wee. This game is really good.
You've ruined everything! Everything I worked for! Everything I killed for! I just wanted answers! Use your arrow. I got it. If you just played your part, none of this would have happened. What was it all for? Answer me, Loki. What's it all for?
Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, God, the combos. Fuck, dude, they fuck him up so bad. Oh my God.
This was our chance, Loki. I could have had my answers. I could have learned the truth. You took that away from me. I could have made things better. We could have made the 9 realms better.
This was never about the realms, or me. It was about you.
You destroyed everything. My home, my family, my kingdom.
You did those things. Your choices. You killed your own son.
It wasn't my choice. I had no choice.
There's
So
always
stupid.
a choice. You have to stop. You can choose to be better.
No, I can't. I have to know what happens next. I will never stop.
Why'd you have to say that? Sofna. Apfra. Desu. Sofna. Hethan. Sofna. 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 What do we do with him?
I swore I would never rob from you the choice between life and death.
I have waited so long for this moment. And now that I'm here, I don't need this to make me whole.
We stopped his madness. That's all that matters.
Damn.
It's Ragnarok. He's here.
It would have been cool if we got to like fight off the Ragnarok monster.
Giant stuff. Okay, follow me, quickly.
What? You have to go.
Freya! It's time.
Oh boy. Atreus! Atreus! Atreus!
No matter what happens, I'll be with you. But your path is your own. Follow it, and you'll end up right where you're supposed to be.
Huh?
There he is. Wake up, Atreus. Wake up. Glad you've come back to us.
Hi. Where's
Her
my father?
mask is unsettling.
Somewhere here in the hold. He'll be glad to see you.
Thanks, Hare.
Bonk. Let's go. We survived Ragnarok. Why are his hands glowy? Is it just the lighting? Oh yeah, his hands just move in front of his lamp. His lantern.
Mom, stop it. I'm fine.
Hush. Thrud,
Loki!
I'm so glad you're both alive. You have no idea, and I'm sorry. Thor. He tried.
Yeah.
You know? I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
Can you hear the sound effects? Because I can't hear the sound effects. Which isn't very fair to everyone else. I wonder if I could fix it. Some of these sound effects are directly through Twitch, so I don't know why those aren't working. Chat, can you hear the sound effects? Yeah, I can't hear it either. Okay. Yeah, that's really weird. Extensions, uninstall, configure, maybe? Open dashboard. I might have had to just reauthorize. I don't know. Okay. I mean, hopefully it works now. I don't know. Yeah, there's really no reason those shouldn't work. Points. Hydrate. There's hydrate, but I think there's a hydrate sound alert. Redeem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that and figure out why they're not working. I have a separate thing for a separate thing on OBS for sound alerts. Yeah, it never worked. That's so weird. Never had that I mean, I think I've had this problem before, actually. Hold on. Let's see. Sound alerts. Maybe if I refresh sound alerts. Refresh. Okay. Now let's go back. Nothing. Huh. That is so weird. I think it's more of like a technical issue, like maybe with OBS or sound alerts or Twitch. I've fixed this before. That's very weird. Yeah. I'll have to I'll like Google it after the stream ends or something. What? I appreciate you being here the last couple of streams. Means a lot. So I'm gonna do this for you. For being for being here, being a good viewer. Boom. Those sound alerts work. That's not technically a sound alert. That's like my usual deal. But there you go. Look at that. I hope you enjoy. OMG. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh God.
Nothing will fix what you're feeling. There's some comfort.
Yeah. God, I love my subscriber badges. They're so cool.
There absolutely is.
Loki, it was an honor to fight alongside a giant. Know that.
Will you stay here in Midgard?
For a bit. Then I've got something I need to find.
I'm working with Hildisvini to get the rest of the Asgardians to Vanaheim. To help rebuild.
Then I hope it can be a fresh start for them. And you. Oh, and Thrud.
Enough about us. You should find your father.
Yeah.
See ya, Loki.
Later.
Huh. Lugan made it out. Good for him.
Yeah, I thought he died.
You can get this wood over to Brana's tent.
Gilder?
Loki. Hey, glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me. Did you have a head injury? Everything was blurry. Maybe that was someone else. Anyway, man, I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Looks like you're keeping busy.
I'm just happy to help folks. We're on track to have bedrolls for everyone, and your friend's wolves have been helping out with hunting. We should have plenty to feed everyone.
No shit.
No shit? And hey, thank you for everything. We wouldn't even be here without you and your friends.
Yeah, of course. I just wish we could have gotten more people out. Look. You did good. Thanks, Skilder.
Skilder.
Take care, okay?
Hey, you know me.
Did you hear that they updated Tears of the Kingdom? An update came out that fixes some of the frame rate issues, I think.
Aw,
go. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And Freyr's sacrifice.
It's true.
Well, we were just swapping our own Freyr fables.
Right.
Prayer.
So where was I? Oh. When we met, I was expecting this warrior, this master planner, a born leader. Legend came before the man. But the man himself was very different. He won me over, though. He was just so damn kind.
I think it helped that he was handsome.
This is true. And incredibly charming.
Alright, stop. Y'all are gonna make me start crying all over again.
Sorry. Gotta go find my father.
Be safe, you!
Alright.
Y'all remember that time old ski fluff near caught on fire?
If I remember correctly, it was you who lit it on fire in the first.
I'm pleased to see you awake.
Freya.
It was his choice. I couldn't take that from him.
He saved us all. I'll never forget that.
The family I thought I had was taken from me piece by piece. But there's comfort in the family I've chosen. Your mother was right, you know. You grew into that bow after all. You are a formidable warrior, but even more than that, you have a good heart. Nothing you've endured has changed that. I'm so proud of the man you've become, Atreus.
Thank you. For everything.
Damn.
I should find my father.
You should.
Wow.
Atreus!
Hey!
You gave us quite a scare there.
Glad to see you too, Mimir. Listen. I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart. You listened to me. Mentored me. And, well, you're basically another dad to me.
Lad.
No.
Barrel man. True.
I need you to hear it. I appreciate you so much.
Damn.
I love you too, little brother.
See
Little
you,
brother.
It's good to see you about, Atreus.
You too, Hildisvini.
Alright, bye, Hilda Speedy. Sorry I shot you in the first game. The first what? Never mind.
Down here, huh? No loud noises. We're okay. You did so good today, boy. I'm so proud of you. Maybe later, we can find some treats.
Okay. My turn.
Who's that, huh? Yeah, we know him.
Maybe one of these days I'll surprise you.
Oh, you already have.
He's a very good boy.
You are in good hands.
What the hell? You don't know Fenrir? The biggest, goodest boy?
Thank you for saving us.
I decided it would be better if I wrote the ending myself. You haven't told your father yet, have you?
Told him about what?
Come on. Giant visions? I already saw it. I get it.
Every part of me is telling me this is what I have to do. I just don't know how to say it.
Come with me. I've got something I want to show you. Both of you.
I do not wish to intrude.
Kiss? I don't want to see no fucking 14, 15-year-olds kiss. Ew, gross. However fucking old these children are. I don't want to see them.
Atreus, I am glad you are well.
I'm glad you are too. So, what
Oh,
was the
dang.
main story?
What?
Before Ragnarok, you promised to finish it if I fell asleep.
When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him. Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request. After a moment, he asked that death help him lift the logs onto his back, so that he may continue on his journey.
He wasn't ready to die.
He wished to keep living.
There's a lot of smoke out there.
Seems when Asgard fell, pieces of it landed all over the realms. There might still be some Einherjar near them, but that's not what I brought you here to see.
No. Shrine. Man, so like how did she see this coming? Because she had to have built this beforehand. Does she have her own visions? Did she rewrite it? I'm not sure what happened.
Mother? My shrine in Jotunheim. She destroyed it. She didn't want us to know our fate.
We forged our own path because of her.
Yeah.
Against her own people. Our people. To protect you. It don't all open. I'm sorry.
Father, I need to talk to you about something. There are other giants out there, and I've got to find them. I think I know where to look, but they're my responsibility. I need to do this alone. I don't want to do it alone, but I need to.
The feels, indeed.
It's hard to explain.
Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why I must do it.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
We survived today because of your choices. Who to trust, who to call friend. Son, you are ready.
Ding-a-ling.
Remember our promise.
Loki will go. Atreus. Atreus remains.
Take care of everyone.
Man, I'm gonna cry. And that's okay. You know, it was actually, in Greek culture, very, very manly to express sheer emotions and to cry. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah. And in Greek culture, you were not considered gay if you gave it, only if you took it. It was not gay to fuck dudes in the ass. Huh? Yeah. It's true. She saw the battle. Oh, there it is, leaving, yep. Leaving Greece. Fighting Thor. Well, I'm gonna test that right now.
What did you see in there, brother? Well, one I had never imagined.
And what now?
There is much to do. Much to rebuild. Would you join me?
Hi.
Just gonna check on you.
We'll see to it.
We just finished God of War.
Cool.
Together.
Sorry, honey, I'm embarrassing you.
Yeah.
Baby.
Bella, what are you doing in there? That's not for you, that's for the baby.
You need to take a picture of her.
Sure, yeah, she's cute.
Don't worry, baby. We'll watch.
She's a goober. Stella, that's not yours. She's laying in the, well, I am the baby. Oh yes, the classic Umbers emote. Babe, remember the Umbers emote?
Oh, still, it's cute.
Yeah, he passed away in November. Yeah, she's very cute.
Where's that?
What, the Umbers emote? Yeah, he's like a little grumpy. Like a little grumpy Gus. Yeah. I kind of wanted to retire the emote, but I didn't have the heart.
No, never retire that.
Yeah. He was a very good boy.
Yeah, very good boy. Show you a picture.
Oh yes, there's a I keep a picture close by. There he is. The inspiration for the emote. And a very good boy.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gná.
Gná.
To talk about her, we just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A better goddess, your friend.
Gná pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
And I know where to find her.
And another one for the big boy himself. Skull!
Credits, baby. Look at them credits. Midgardians. I love that in Final Fantasy VII. The main city is called Midgar. It's supposed to be kind of reminiscent of Midgard. They even have like wait, no, Fenrir. I think Fenrir's first appearance was in Final Fantasy VI, not Final Fantasy VII. But I think there were other references to
I appreciate that.
other references to
It won't be much.
Don't worry about it.
like
Anyone who's able to get
the
us
folklore,
supplies.
you know.
Aesir and Vanir.
Together.
General, Lady Freya, Mimir.
My lady.
Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gná yet?
Gná.
Not yet.
What was your favorite part of this game? Gosh, the whole Ragnarok sequence is pretty good. Like, there's just so many, like, good moments and emotional, like, beats that hit so right. I just wish that we could have been, like, a little more up close and personal with Ragnarok and, the big snaky man. I keep forgetting his name. Like, I feel like, you know, the OG God of War games, they're so bombastic. They would have, we would have been up close and personal with, like, everything that happens. But this game, it's more down to earth. It's more, you know, right there with you. Big snaky man. Yeah. I can't remember Big Snaky Man's name. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer you don't get to have Atreus on the team post-game. But I think that was kind of the point. I'm surprised, like, they say there's no more content, but...
also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Oh yeah, that's when they play the real credits. Like, an actual credit sequence. After that part. Yeah, there's still a lot we could do. But I just wanted to re-experience the story. Now that it's fresh in my mind, I might make like a video about it. But we'll see. Something to think about. I kind of want to get to like level 10.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freya's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it.
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life.
Huh.
Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
All right. What to do now? What to do now? Get him. Physical therapy. Ah, yes. Let's see. Let me think of something we could do physical therapy wise. Oh, perfect. Nice. Epic.
All of them.
These were coal raiders, infamous for
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something.
Yeah. I've done all the stuff already. Did they add new trophies by chance? Where's the trophy list? 100 per 30. Okay. Yeah, I thought they would have added new trophies with the update. All right. Physical therapy. Bloop. All right. Yeah. Let's see. I got the stretchy band for my back, you know. Hi, Luna. Oh, you good girl. Yes, you are. You sweet little babies. Once I have room for more emotes, we'll make you an emote. So Umbers was like the grumpy cat. Luna is like, she's a little a little like rambunctious. She's a little rapscallion. And Stella, she's kind of the scaredy cat. She's the scaredy cat. You little grumpy guys. Oh, I miss Umbers so much. We miss Umbers. But we have Luna. She's our newest baby. That was fun, lol. I had to join in. Oh, yeah, she's your boy, baby. We'll have a moment of silence for Umbers. Starting now. Are you familiar with the streamer Vosh? They recently had to put down a kitten. It's rough. What was their name? I can't remember the kitten's name, but it was like one of those ugly bald kittens, like bald cats. It's a shame. Delaney? I think the kitten's name was Delaney. They had to put him down. Very sad. All right, man. I still got a few minutes, an hour. Maybe I can try to go over some of my thoughts on, let's see, God of War. I'll break it down piece by piece, you know. Ooh, I have a good idea. I'll get like I'll pull up like a list of the story beats. That way I can go over each story beat one at a time. God of War. Story. God of War. Ragnarok. Chapter list, I guess. Each chapter doesn't really tell. Oh, maybe if I scroll. No. The quest for the surviving Fimbulwinter. Yeah, this doesn't give me like a summary of what happens. Can you truck off? No, I'm not going to agree to your baloney. What in the hell what's up with all these pop-ups, dude? Get out of here. God. I just want chapter summary, maybe? Story and plot summary. Okay. Preparing for Ragnarok. Continuing the story of Ragnarok begins in Midgard. 3 years after the previous game. Okay, so that would make Treyas about 15. We're like pretty deep into Fimbulwinter. They've just been, you know, surviving that whole time, contemplating what is to come. But I really got to talk about like the standout moment in chapter 1 obviously is when Odin and Thor show up. And I remember the director saying that like they really wanted to go for like a Quentin Tarantino vibe which I think they did perfectly. Because it was just them talking. The tension is always there, and it's building, and you never really know when it's gonna break. Much like that, like the opening scene in Inglourious Bastards, or lots of scenes in like Quentin Tarantino movies where it's just really dialogue heavy. It's so good. Or like maybe like in Inglourious Bastards again, the bar scene. That scene goes on for so long, but it's so good. And then yet everything comes crashing down, and then we have this like multi-phase boss fight with Thor that like is, in my opinion, better than the final fight. Well, most partially because like you get this multi-phase part, like you have different like arenas to fight in, and like it really moves around. And I kind of that's what I wanted out of the final boss fight. But most of the boss fights took place in front of the grand cabin or whatever the fuck they call it, which was on purpose. The writers said that like they brought the fight to like Kratos' front door, like with Baldur was there, and then Thor and Odin. They brought it to Kratos' front door, so Kratos brought the fight to their front door. So thematically it's fitting, but in terms of like spectacle, it's pretty meh, you know. That being said, the boss fights themselves were really good. Really, really, really cool. But it would have been cool to like, you know, I said this earlier, but to like maybe to fight off Ragnarok to help like protect the Guardians or something. Which I feel like is something like the older games would have done, because like you get this like the original games give you this massive scale. It's so cool. And I know why they don't do it in this game. It's much more close and personal, which is amazing in its own right. You know, there's advantages and disadvantages to both like this grand scale view and the close and personal perspective. But yeah, that first chapter is just so good. And yeah, Odin, like Thor's just there, and he is just such a huge, imposing presence, while Odin gives like his fucking his fucking evil monologue. You just know he's a fucking shit talker. He's like he's full of shit. But he's also so convincing. He's very, very convincing throughout the game. And he just has this vibe. He has this sort of he somehow comes off as full of shit and incredibly genuine at the same time. And I think that's the brilliance of Odin. Like he is like genuine and honest, but there's always like an ulterior motive to that. He will do anything to reach his end goal because he thinks having all the knowledge, having all the answers will be enough to justify everything he'll do. Yeah, it's pretty smart. Yeah. And the whole Tyr thing, him being disguised as Tyr, I did not see it coming. But on the second playthrough, it's so obvious that I kind of beat myself up for not noticing it. But like on the first playthrough, it's just like you never would have expected that. Cuz and this is kind of like a fault with some like the writing, cuz like they kind of forced it in, because when they were writing this, it was Tyr in the beginning. It really was him. And then partway through development, they were like, what if he's Odin the whole time? And they're like, okay, we got to rewrite stuff. Kind of like how in the first game, somebody came to Cory Barlog and he's like, what if Atreus is Loki? And they're like, what? We have to rewrite the story. But in retrospect, like Odin did a brilliant job trying to use like Tyr's like quest for peace as a justification for not fighting. But he also subtly like like he would encourage Atreus um to like do seek things out that were a bit or against everybody's best interest but were in Odin's best interest. Like it was like on a second playthrough it's pretty obvious. Um but it's just brilliant how in the first like it is and isn't because like it just you don't I guess the hints were it's hard because like I was just so like what? Like I think part of it comes from disappointment. I really wanted like Tyr to I really wanted there to be Tyr. I really wanted to like do this with Tyr and see Tyr and it was so built up. He was so built up, you know? And then you find out he wasn't even there the whole time. Like I know in the post game you find Tyr, the real Tyr, and you find out he's alive, and it's crazy and it feels like you don't know him at all. I think it would have been cooler if like say like you find him, you bust him out of prison during Ragnarok, and then he fights during Ragnarok. That would have been insane. Um, maybe he could, he could be the one to like hold off Ragnarok. This would go with his character. He could be the one to fight off Ragnarok to protect the Midgardians. Like that would have that and it's kind of poetic too because he was always the friend of the giants. Now he has to fight off a giant to protect the Midgardians. Dang, dude, that would have been so good. Why didn't they hire me for the right thing? Shit. Ooh, dude. Oh. It's times like this when I realize like I am a writer, you know? Like, yeah, I'm smart sometimes. Yo, check it out. Oregonia and the Legend of the Meese. Available on Amazon. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is my first work. It's not perfect, but I've tried to perfect it over the years. And it is good. Good. Yee. Oh, my tummy's got the rumblies. But especially early on, like they did a good job convincing me, at least, that like Tyr doesn't want to fight and he feels bad for it, and it all ties in with Odin's narrative. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more like the more I'm willing like the more I start to see it like, oh yeah, from a writing perspective, like this actually works. Even if I was disappointed initially because they kind of subverted those expectations. Like, I just want certain things, and sometimes boom, surprise, look at all this hair. Whoosh. Hair's getting long. I don't even think that's the longest my hair has ever been. I think it's in middle school. It might have been longer. God damn. Jesus. All right. So yeah, it really ties in together with like Odin trying to prevent them from progressing while also adhering to Tyr's sort of pacifism. Is that the right word? Where you don't want to fight. Long hair looks good on you, not gonna lie. Thanks. It used to be curly too. You can kind of tell. What happens after the whole Tyr stuff? The secret prophecies? Oh. Let's talk about like Jotunheim. Like I think it drags on for too long. I think it could have been split into like 2 sections. I think Atreus could have come back later or something. Even the developers were like, this is either going to work or it's not. And some people are going to love it or some people are going to hate it. And I like all of the story stuff that happens. There were parts that I like. I think there was a whole section, a whole chunk of the like experience or like that part where like I think it just didn't need to exist. I don't think it added much of anything other than character interaction, but I think we get enough, character interaction and enough really good moments to justify not having that one part there. I think it's the part where they go inside the hole. It's been a while. And there was just it went on for so long. And that's kind of an issue with a lot of this game. I think some of like the main quests go on for so long. They are so long. And I never you would fit perfectly if you wrote the whole thingy. I don't know about that. It takes teams of writers, teams of writers, very talented people to make this story. I certainly couldn't do it on by myself. And you also have to consider, like, they have to interweave the story they want to tell into a video game. So they have to fit their story into like a video game. In my novel, for instance, it might feel kind of video gamey at times because a lot of my storytelling and a lot of my favorite stories are from video games. But like, for instance, I think a video game would probably give you more opportunities. Like, it would probably bring all 5 of the main characters together sooner. Or break up moments throughout the story to play as all the characters. Whereas in my book, they don't really truly come together until near the end. And they get a power up, but it's in like the last quarter of the book they get this power up. In a video game, you'd want them to have this power up like a lot earlier so you could really get to experience all the cool magical abilities and stuff. Which it's one of my few regrets. I kind of wish that I would have given them these abilities, like their magical abilities, a lot sooner. But I also have I plan on making 2 more books about this, and they're going to have a lot of room to play with their magical abilities, especially Eli. The main character, so to speak. He kind of has like 2 different powers, and he loses one of them, but the other one is one he's going to have to explore to its fullest potential. It is the most unique and otherworldly out of all the powers in this book. And that will be explored. I don't know. I think I could start work like really diving into the sequel. I gotta finish the first half, the part 1 of the Silent Drifter. And then after that, maybe instead of doing a deep dive into Fate Reforged, I think I should just do just write down notes every day. Fate Reforged, it's got so much potential to be like the best thing I ever write. But once I'm done with that first half of Silent Drifter, I need to get a cover art, and then I think I'm gonna go into the sequel. Whew. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be intense. Boop, 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 boop. All right, back to God of War. Breaking the binding curse. You know what? I mean, I wasn't expecting, I really thought Freya... It's hard to look back and at my thoughts about Freya before playing the game, because, in the beginning, she's fighting you, she wants to kill you. But Atreus provides her with new information that I think makes her reconsider her motives. Gives her a little bit of hope that maybe she can get her revenge on Odin and not have to take it out on Kratos. And even I've even heard the developers, Luna, talk about how like close to the like they knew it was going to be really hard to convince people that like Freya is willing to set aside her anger and vengeance to team up with Kratos. And after a second playthrough, I think they did a pretty good job. Like Atreus planted those seeds. Her motives change, and I think she's willing to put her anger aside long enough to team up with Kratos. And even after she's free, she decides to join him, and she becomes like our secondary character, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting that. And the developers knew it was going to be hard to pull off, but I think they did a pretty good job. Oh, Luna, you're so cute. They planted all the seeds they needed. And I think they did it. Let's see. And it's like not everything's all hunky dory afterwards too. Just made a Wattpad account. Hey, you can read the first like 6 chapters for free. That's cool. Nice. I think they're all updated. I think those might not be entirely updated, so there might be a few like a few errors. But it's free, so. Accepting the invitation. Ooh, like I love how like Atreus comes to terms like with the fact that he's going to team up with Odin. He's like, because when he initially hears it, he thinks like this is a betrayal of his father. I'm gonna read the hell out of this book. Nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, so but as the story progresses, he rethinks, and his perspective changes on what he's been told. Like he knows like he can follow this prophecy, but it's been reinterpreted. It's not a betrayal. He's doing it with good intentions. It's hard to find the right words because it's been a little bit since I played that part, but I think basically he comes at it from a new perspective, or he really tries to he really wants. You boil the hell out of it. How do you make the holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Oh, that's funny. He's debating with himself, trying to justify his decision to go to Asgard, but then he learned he learns that it actually was a good decision, and because he was worried about how he might turn out, or what this would mean for his father and his friends. But then he meets Thor, he meets Thrud, he meets Odin, and he gets to know these people and their motivations. And he wants to help them. He wants what's best for everybody, even his enemies, So him going to Asgard eventually becomes this thing that is true to himself without betraying those close to him. And even they come to accept that, and they trust him. Trust is a big thing in this game. Everybody really learns to trust each other. The only one who can't trust, is unwilling or unable, is Odin, and that's why he fails. He can't trust the people in his life. He has to have the answers. the capital T truth, which isn't, I mean, maybe in some magical mythical existence, maybe that's possible, but in ours, there is no obtaining the capital T truth, at least as far as we know, or what that even would mean. I don't believe in a higher power. I don't believe that there is a capital P purpose. We just kind of exist here, and we just make the best of it. So yeah. But yeah, I really like that. And he, like, Loki kind of, and it kind of fits with like the lore too, because Loki kind of becomes, like, Odin becomes kind of a sort of father figure, and I think Odin kind of looks at Loki like a son. So even though they don't have like this relationship, this years on relationship, like he didn't raise him, but they still kind of had that relationship a little bit, which is funny because it ties back into actual lore, which is neat, pretty neat. Visiting the Norns. Oh, I loved this scene. And I think I mentioned this in a previous stream. But like they go to visit the Norns to get the answers that they seek, and they're told, like, the Norns don't see the future. It's just that people, and this ties back to what Brock said, because Brock said that, you know, there's like the nature of the form of the thing and the nature of the thing. And the Norns, they make their predictions based off the nature of people. They can make like 99% accurate predictions based on, like, because their natures are just so readable, so predictable. That, yeah, they knew that he would kill, like, Heimdall would kill Atreus, and Kratos would stop him. But it wasn't until like the end that Kratos, his nature changed. And the beautiful thing is that Atreus is the one who changes these people's natures, and by changing their nature, they change their fate. It's brilliant. And I think it, like, within the lore of the game, it works too. With what we've established with like the Norns and prophecy, it's all kind of just based off reading people's nature, predicting what people like. It's like you can change. Yeah, you change your fate by changing your nature. It's the nature of the thing, not the form. Which, it's really cool that like something like Brock of all people would give us this sort of beautiful insight that ties back to the whole fucking story. Brock, like, he gave us the answer. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Yeah. And the scene with the Norns is just, it's so funny, and it's kind of meta too, where they talk about like the acts, like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Yeah, it was a really good scene. Reunion with Fenrir. Yes. I think they kind of mixed up some of the mythology here. They just kind of reinvented it by putting like Fenrir's soul into this big ass wolf. And we get the big wolf boy who could tear through reality. It's Atreus fixing his own mistakes and doing it his way. Which is, you know, good for his character. And then we get Fenrir back, and he's a very good boy. Facing the inevitable. Okay, so like with the wolves, Scotty and Skull Hall or something. They free the moon, and this leads to the death of Heimdall. I love that, like, even though they're kind of following the prophecies, to Kratos, it's about doing what's necessary. It's about following your own path, and sometimes that can be predictable. There's just things that like he cannot let Heimdall kill Atreus, whether it's part of prophecy or not. And Kratos, he's always denied fate, and very successfully too. If anybody can break the chains of fate, it's Kratos. Is Chains of Fate a title of one of the God of War games? Did I? The Final Fragment. Yeah, I guess Thor reaches his breaking point. Sif is like trying to play both sides, you know? I don't like, because like she hates Odin. She hates Atreus because Atreus and Kratos killed the dudes, the sons. But see, like she changes, like when there's finally an opportunity to stop Odin, she switches sides, which makes sense. I think I'd have to do like some like a more like research or really look into like Sif as a character, because on the surface it feels a little muddled. She's justified in a lot of things they do, but her motivations are a little mixed to me. I might have to look into that more. What to really say? Yeah. Ragnarok. I like the whole Surtur thing, and like how Surtur and his love, they share their hearts because they can't be together. I don't remember why they can't be together. I assume it's to prevent Ragnarok. I think. But then like he's got, he's like, you got the primordial flame and we can use that to change me. It's like, okay, this is so I think I read somewhere that this part of the game is kind of muddled, like because they had to do some rewrites. Like it just all kind of happens. Whoa, hi. Bro, I want to offer a promotion chat with viewers. Chat. The price is lower than any competitor. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, no thanks. What was I saying? The whole Surtur part, I think it's fine. I like the idea that like this primordial flame, well, yeah, God of War stuff. The primordial flame, extends to like every pantheon. It's all like the fire, the primordial fire, like the source of fire come in all places, all theologies comes from the same place, which is pretty cool. And this is enough to like, so the primordial flame, the source of Surtur's power, mixed with the Ice Lady's heart, boom, Ragnarok. I think it works. It's thematic. He's able to keep the love of his life safe while also stopping Odin, which he knew needed to happen. And then we get that, just like the rift or whatever that cool magical place was, the spark, like that place was cool. And the boss fights with the oh, sound alerts aren't, like when I have this window open, sound alerts don't work, by the way. Sound alerts only work here. Here, no sound alerts. Yeah, my bad. And that kind of reminds me, that brings up another thing about the Valkyries. So like the Valkyries are like completely a side quest in the first game, but in this game, the sequel, they're treated as if like they were part of the main quest, which is really, really cool. Like it really shows that like it brings hold on, how do I word this? It really brings into perspective like the story, and not just the story, but like everything they did. Because like they did a lot of quests, they did a lot of things in the first game, but arguably the hardest and most important was the Valkyries, and the fact that that is brought in and made like canon to like the story and played a pivotal part in the sequel was really, really cool, because that was a lot of hard work for us. Also, what's the name of your book again? It is called Oregonia and the Legend of the Meese. Some people don't know how to pronounce Meese. It's pronounced Meese. Meese. Okay. So yeah, it was really cool that they brought in, the Valkyries and made all that stuff relevant. Nice. You are welcome. And then we watched this part today. The whole camp scene, Faye's final scene. So good. So good. So like every scene, those three scenes she has, those three sequences are all really good. And they had to be. They really had to pull this off. She did a great job. And the message is beautiful. Even after death, she ensured that Kratos and Atreus would have a good life ahead of them, that they could forge their own path. Deny the giants' prophecies, deny the Norn's fate. Brilliant stuff. That's kind of one of the themes in one of the novels I'm working on. That's why it's called Fate Reforged, because they are reforging their fate. The main characters are fated to. There are other characters, very important characters. They have very tragic fates, and our main characters, they reforge their fate, and in doing so, reforge everyone's fate. But, that book might be another, I don't know, 10 years? I really don't know. At the rate I'm going, with the little amount of time I have to work on this stuff, it'll be a long time. I'd like to get the sequel to Oregonia out in the next couple years. If I really buckle down and work on it. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Okay. I'd have to, quit content creation if I wanted to get it out any sooner, but I love content creation too much. I can't do it. I can't justify it. Read the first paragraph, and it's amazing. Ah, yes. That would be the prologue. You're reading the prologue. Okay. So the whole war speech, the blowing of Gallarhorn, very cool sequence. And then they start the war and the music starts off so good. It's kind of low energy but very ominous, and I think it matches war very, very well. I think they did an amazing job. So good. It really gives the player the sense that this is it. Breaching the wall, just all the fights, getting to see Jormungandr and Thor fighting off in the distance. And again, I'll say this again, I wish we were, as the player, we were more involved. I think it would have been cool if I don't know, Kratos or Tyr fought off Ragnarok, and then like maybe Atreus assists Jormungandr with the fight against Thor. That would have been really nice, but we didn't get that. It's a shame. I feel like older God of War games would have done that, but you take some, you lose some, you know. And then that's when Sif switches sides, and Thrud comes to understand, and then when she sees her father murdered, she really understands. Yeah, Odin is such an asshole, you know. He's so manipulative, and he knows that like talking down to Thor, because nobody talks down to Thor. Nobody fucks with Thor, but by Odin just asserting dominance over Thor, like the whole time, like that's how he manipulates him. It's crazy. And then I think Thor kind of went out like a bitch. I was a little disappointed by that. It was dramatic, and it was thematic for the story, especially for Thrud having to see it. But I think there could have been something, you know, maybe perhaps we could have teamed up with Thor, you know, because he's got like he's got some animations and stuff. You know, he can fight with like Atreus. Kratos and Thor could have teamed up on Odin, and I don't know. I feel like there could have just been some in terms of spectacle, a little more. I think I've said it enough. I've beaten the dead horse enough on this. The story and the final chapter are really, really good. But I think we all just wanted a little bit more in terms of spectacle. And I think I can bring spectacle and make it thematically and narratively appropriate, as I've said in this rant so far. And then just like the whole fight with Odin, it's a sweet boss fight. It's a good boss fight. And how all three teamed up, Freya, Kratos, and Atreus. We got to do one of those sweet fucking combos like at the end of God of War 1. Oh, so cool. So cool. Odin gets wrecked. He gets his shit wrecked. I think I need to play on a harder difficulty because I think the Odin fight and the Thor fights were a little too easy. Yeah, and I love the final scene because Odin and Atreus, like, they really built like a relationship. They built this rapport and this sort of trust, this admiration for one another. And Atreus really tried to reach Odin, but Odin is the only one who wasn't able to trust him. To trust that there is a different path forward than the one he's on. Fuck. Wow, okay. They did a really good job. This is character building, man. Oh, man. Like, I just came to that realization. Like, I said that thing about trust earlier, but he couldn't trust Atreus to follow a different path. He was stuck on his path, and everybody else found a different path. Oh, that's so thematically appropriate. Oh, that's good writing. Yeah, love the scene. And then like even Freya found a different path. She didn't like she just needed to let him know that he doesn't have power over her anymore and that she's free. But that wasn't enough for Sindri. Sindri's pain, Sindri's tragedy is fresh, and he may never heal. He feels, God, like we haven't watched the funeral yet. We haven't done the funeral yet in New Game Plus, but he feels like he's lost everything. And it's heartbreaking to see him like so mad at Atreus. But you know what, I really, because in the folklore, Odin is killed by Fenrir. I think Fenrir eats him. It would have been really cool if like Sindri took the marble and he like threw it to Fenrir, and Fenrir destroyed it. Then it would have all tied back in to the mythos, you know. But oh well. That's how I would have done it, man. Dang it! I wish I would have done that. Have you ever thought of making a game? I can't make video. I mean, I made some video games in high school with like this software. I did make a couple games. They were pretty cool too. I think I still have them on a flash drive somewhere. Um, but yeah. I don't have enough knowledge or skill or talent to tell my stories through a video game. Maybe one day I could become part of some writing staff and um or work on an indie game with someone. I don't know. Um I feel like it'd be tough to write for other people and write their stories. My wife had some ideas, but she just her ideas were so scatterbrained. She's like this. But I was able to connect all of her fractured ideas into like a cohesive I was able to connect them cohesively, which I was proud of. And I still kind of want to tell that story if she's willing. Maybe we can make it a kid's book and make it really short, because I gotta take a break from writing long ass stories. There's a little website called Scratch, and it's like Legos. When you start building with the blocks, it adds to your game. The blocks you use have code in them, and it's incredibly cool. I think I would rather put my effort into content creation and writing. I don't have the time to like pick up a new hobby. Like, I really don't. Like that's why I would have to like join a team. Somebody else would have to do the coding, the programming, the designing, and I would just have to be on the writing staff. Yeah, I just can't do all that other stuff. Oh, the last thing we should probably talk about is the boy leaving on his own quest. So he feels he has to find the other giants, and he's grown so much. He's become the man his father has always envisioned for him. He's actually become more than that, because a Kratos is like, his perspective has changed, and now he sees the man his son has become, and not maybe the way he's always seen it, but because Atreus changed Kratos and made Kratos better. And that, I think, is what I think every parent would want. To, like, that's when you know you've done right. When your children help you become better people. That's what I try to do that for my family, you know. They have their flaws and I have mine, but I try to help them become like better people, or that to help those things about themselves, and everybody needs help, you know. Yeah, honestly, I think writing is easier. Writing by itself like is easier, but the writing process and actually making a good story is really hard. Like, writing the book was almost the easiest part. Just like, but going back through, really fleshing it out, making it what it is now was very hard. But if I can start off with better foundations and really focus on like, I've learned so much from writing my novel, and I can bring that back into to my sequel and all the other writing. I'm currently writing another book, and I feel like Oregonia, I've been kind of winging it. I need to not wing it anymore. After reading through it though, The Silent Drifter, it's pretty good. I wish I had taken a different approach to it. because it's sort of like a mix of like Harry Potter and Magic the Gathering, and a lot of it takes place at this school, but I think it would have been a lot funner if maybe instead of like doing the teaching process in a traditional sense, it would have been cooler if she got to like travel. And that's the second half of the book though. The second half of the book, she gets a new teacher, and she will do that. So I will bring this other concept to life. She's gonna change. She's gonna go through a wild journey, man, a multi-year journey. But once I finish that first half, I think I gotta take a Silent Drifter aside. All right, you guys distracted me. Okay, so the boy leaves. He has to leave. Uh-huh. I am almost done. Grandma's at like 1, right? Yeah, so we got plenty of time. All right, I'm gonna finish this. I'm just finishing my rant, and then I'm gonna sign off. All right, I love you. The boy has to leave. He has to forge his own path. I love how it all ties back. They did such a good job, because I've seen videos online, and I've watched videos online where like people criticize this game. They say it's I've seen this one video, they calling it a disaster disguised as a masterpiece. And there are some parts that are really like kind of, I can see, because they put so much. Like this is like a game and a half. There is so much content, it almost distracts from the story. That was probably one of my biggest complaints during my first playthrough. Is like there were too many distractions. There were these super long main quests and super long side quests that detracted from. I just really wanted to experience the story. So I did a lot of side quests, but I had to put a lot of stuff off until post game. And I didn't feel like I needed to do that in the first game. The stakes were like a lot lower, so it seemed like doing side quests was okay to do. In this game, the stakes are so high, it feels kind of weird to do side quests. And that's where like Final Fantasy VII does a really good job, because the stakes get really high in that game, but there are like really like lull points where like there are opportunities to do side quests and help people. And there are some other games that I think do that. I don't know off the top of my head. Final Fantasy VII did a good job with that. And I think the first God of War did that. The first in the fucking new series did a good job. Yeah, who knows what the future of the series is going to be like. I kind of expected like Atreus DLC. I think a lot of us expected Atreus DLC. But if they were going to do Atreus DLC, what you doing? I am ranting about God of War Ragnarok. After just replaying the game on New Game Plus, I'm just kind of ranting about it, and you're catching the end of my rant. I will upload this as like a video later, so consider subscribing to the channel so you can watch the full rant. Right, you know, I think if they were going to do Atreus DLC, I'd like to see a time skip. I'd like to see him become physically stronger. So, because like playing as Atreus it certainly has its limitations, like in terms of his physical power. That's why you do not have to play for him very long. Subbing right now. Thanks, Experience. I appreciate that. Oh, I just uploaded a new short, by the way. If you guys want to watch that after this. Where was I? Yeah, I'd like to see him become physically stronger and maybe reach the end of his journey. And then maybe after he finds all the marbles or all the giants, we reunite with Kratos. Maybe for like one cool big boss fight. Where Kratos is like a side character who you could issue commands to. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Oh, you know one thing I didn't really get to talk about? The spear, man. Oh wow, that's like I don't know, dude. It's so cool. It's one of my new favorite weapons in the series. It's just so insanely cool. And it also it also ties back to like what Brock said about like the it's not the form of the thing, it's the nature of the thing. I love how Brock's philosophy on smithing ties back to fate itself and changing fate. Oh, so good. And I could probably do a deeper dive on the spear itself and like what it means symbolically. Um, but I don't think I'm going to do that in this video. I sadly haven't played God of War yet. Well, I'm glad that you just cut like the ending so I didn't have to spoil the entire game for you. Because that's pretty much the end of my rant, you guys. That's it. We did it. I gotta do stuff today. I gotta help my grandma. She's having some technical issues. I gotta, you gotta get the young blood in there to fix all the gizmos and whatnot. And then friends coming over. Yeah, I'm gonna have a busy day. Hey, say hi to Luna. She's trying to step on my keyboard again. Bad kitty. Oh, he's just a cute little baby. I love her so much. He's so cute. Stella. She's laying in the baby's changing table. Get out of that baby's changing table. That's not yours. I'm gonna have to wash that. Hiya, Luna. Yeah. Stella, she's a little scaredy cat. She doesn't like it when I pick her up. Here, I'll try though. I don't think anybody here has met Stella. Luna, get off the changing table, man. Come here, Stella. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is Stella. She doesn't like to be held. She doesn't even like to be pet. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's okay. It's okay. Say hi. Say hi to everyone. You trust me, don't you? It's okay. What do you think I'm gonna do? Yeah, she's not a very affectionate cat. She shows it in her own ways, and it's very weird. I think she'll change when she gets older, though. All right, guys. Oh, God. Oh, God. Her hair just went everywhere when I clapped my hands. Oh, my God. It's like powder. Jesus. Okay. All right. Oh, it's all over me. Oh. She's a very fluffy baby. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching the finale to God of War New Game Plus. It was so good. I forgot how good it was. And thanks for listening to me rant about the game for an hour. That was fun. I enjoyed that. And I'll try to make a video out of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Super duper appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, follow, and share, do all the stuff. I don't care. You're already subbed. So good job. Thank you for this amazing stream. It's been an honor to be here. Glad to have you. All right, guys. I will try to do a stream before like Saturday. I'd like to stream more. I'll try to stream more. So if you're on the Discord, follow the Discord. I will put up an event for the next stream. So I will try to let everybody know ahead of time when the next stream is. All right, guys. That's it. Thanks for watching. Peace. Cat hair all over the place. Those cats.